You would take it. Perfect memory. Every name, every fact, every conversation kept forever. Here's the thing. It already exists, and the people who have it would like a word. In the year 2000, a woman wrote to a memory researcher in California with a strange complaint. Not that she was forgetting things, the opposite. She could remember almost every day of her life. Give her a date, and she could tell you the day of the week, what she did, and what was in the news. So they checked her against the records. She was right. Her case was published in 2006. They called it hyperthymesia. Since then, fewer than 100 people in the world have been confirmed to have it. More than 200 people came forward claiming it. Almost none of them passed the testing. Now, the part nobody expects. It does not make you better at anything you would actually want. She was not better at exams, not better at learning facts. She said memorizing things for school was one of the hardest parts of it. The ability only covers her own life, her days, not the periodic table. Perfect memory turns out to be perfectly useless for the things people want perfect memory for. And then the part that actually matters. She did not describe it as a gift. She described it, in her own words, as nonstop, uncontrollable, and totally exhausting. Because there is no filter on it. You do not get to keep the good days and let the rest go quiet. Every embarrassment stays at full brightness, every argument you lost, every stupid thing you said when you were 15. And every grief stays exactly as sharp as the afternoon it happened. So think about what forgetting is doing for you. 1,000 separate mornings blur together into one word: childhood. A humiliation slowly turns into a story you can tell at dinner. A loss does not vanish, it just moves further away, a little at a time. None of that can happen if nothing ever fades. The researchers noticed something else too. People with this ability spend an enormous amount of time thinking about their past. Which makes sense. It never stops being available. So forgetting is not a fault in the system. Forgetting is the system. It is how a pile of days becomes a life instead of a list. You do not have a bad memory. You have a merciful one. New absurd question every week. Subscribe so you get the answer.